upon a time there was a brave boy called Jack who lived with his mother in a little wayside village. Now Jack was very wasteful and spent all the money they had. "Oh, you heedless, wasteful boy, all I have is gone, and the only thing to do now is to sell my poor cow."
Oh! Oh!
Now Jack was really sorry and got up next morning early to sell the cow. As he walked along, he met a butcher. "Hello, my lad. Where are you going with that thin old cow?"
Oh! Oh!
"She's neither thin nor old, and I'm going to sell her."
Oh! Oh!
"Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you this bag of beautiful beans for her, seeing you're such a smart, clever young fella." Jack, very flattered at being called smart and clever, took the beans, and the butcher went off with the cow laughing. When Jack got home, his mother was very angry at his silliness. "Oh, you careless, good-for-nothing boy! What have you done? Fancy selling the cow for a few paltry beans!" And she was so angry, she threw them out of the window. Next morning, when Jack awoke and looked out, he saw where his mother had thrown the beans, a great thick beanstalk growing right up into the clouds. Jack made up his mind he would climb to the top. When he got to the clouds, he found himself in a strange country and started off to walk until he got tired. So he sat down, and presently he saw a beautiful fairy who said,
"How did you come here?"
Jack told her about the beans and the cow, and she said,
"I know all about that, for I caused you to act as you did. A wicked giant who lives in this land ruined and killed your father and took all his possessions. If you are brave and true, I will help you to regain your fortune."
The fairy vanished, and Jack went in search of the giant's castle. He knocked at the door, and the woman who came to the door looked very frightened. "Oh, go away at once! My husband is a wicked and cruel giant, and if he catches you, he will eat you up. But I am tired and hungry. Please let me in." And she consented. She led him through a hall into the kitchen, where everything was warm and comfortable. She gave Jack a good supper, and just as he had finished, he heard a noise like thunder. "Oh, oh, there's the giant. He's blowing his nose." And then Jack heard tramp, 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 tramp. Then there was a knock on the door. It made the house shake as if the plates would all rattle and fall down. Fee-fi-fo-fum.
"Oh, he's in a temper. Oh, he'll kill you and me too. Be quick, hide in the oven."
Fee-fi-fo-fum. I smell fresh meat.
"Oh, yes, yes, it must be your supper cooking."
Fee-fi-fo-fum. I smell an Englishman. After the giant had had his supper, he called in a voice like thunder, "Bring me my hen." The wife quickly brought it. "Lay!" roared the giant. And the hen laid an egg of solid gold. "Lay!" And again the hen laid another egg. After the giant had amused himself for some time, he fell asleep and began to snore. Jack crept out of the oven, snatched up the hen, and made off with it, down the beanstalk and home. His mother was delighted with the hen and the golden eggs it laid. Some time passed, and Jack made up his mind he would visit the wicked giant again and see what other treasure he could get. Finding the castle door open, he slipped in and hid in the copper. He hadn't been there long when the giant returned from hunting. Fee-fi-fo-fum. I smell fresh meat, and began to search the room. But luckily, he didn't look in the copper. After he had had his supper, he called, "Bring me my harp." Directly it was placed on the table, it began to play the most beautiful music, which made the giant go to sleep. "Now is my time," said Jack, and picking up the harp, he ran off with it. The harp was a magic one, and called, "Master, master," as Jack ran away with it. The The giant awoke with a roar and thundered after him. So it was you, you villain, you who robbed me of my hen, my money bags, and now my harp. When I catch you, I will eat you alive. Jack ran as fast as he could till he got to the beanstalk. Down he slid and the harp still playing, until Jack cried, "Stop!" and the harp stopped at once. Jack heard the giant coming down the beanstalk after him, and calling, "Mother, mother, bring me a chopper," snapped the beanstalk in two. And the wicked giant came crashing to the ground. Dead. Well done, Jack.